And that's about all the maintenance the car has needed in the last 3 years. '14 Chevy Cruze 1LT with the RS package. 3-year review. Kind of an annual thing I do. Dent. Doofus. She's dirty. Haven't washed it in several months. It's been so cold and nasty, although it's really nice out today. But we're not washing it. I gotta get to work here in a little bit. I thought, we'll just do a quick one. I'm about a week and a half overdue on this one. I thought I bought it on the 27th of January. It was the 17th of January. Excuse me. Get over another cold. I've been going around work like crazy. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a good little car. We'll, I'm gonna jump in it and take you all for a spin into work, and then we'll talk about the good and the bad. Not really haven't been any bad for me anyway. I know a few others out there have been having some problems, but this one's been pretty good. We'll talk about the miles I got and the mileage I'm getting, and tires are holding up well. You saw the tire repair I did a few weeks ago. That's holding up just fine. No problems. Had the window replaced on the driver's door because of that rock that took it out. Still haven't got the tint done, but in the spring or summer I'll worry about that. So other than that, let me get ready for work, and I gotta go swing by the drugstore and go pick up a couple of cards, so we'll probably pick it up from there. Back in a flash. Alrighty. Walgreens, done. Off to work. 15 minutes behind schedule, but it's still got 45 minutes to get there, and it's a Friday, so probably gonna be hardly anybody there. That is not the way we're talking this video. 2014 Chevy Cruze. Tried to hit anybody being crazy in the parking lot here. Holy cow. Jumping out of cars right behind me. And so, yeah. As you saw in the intro, this is the 3-year, I guess you could say, review on the car. Let's go this way. You'll have to pardon me, the voice is not as strong as it normally is. Getting over another cold. So we've got 27,780 miles on it as it sits right now. Let's turn the heat down a little bit. The car says it's 56 outside. I think it's just closer to 50, but yeah, it's been a great car. Let's see here. Lifetime of the car, we're averaging 35.5 miles to the gallon. It's over 27,701.8. I started trip 2 when I got the car. This tank, we've got 95 miles on her, and we've got 32.6. Mileage always drops a bit in the wintertime. Using that ethanol fuel, and doesn't burn quite as good. But as you saw in the little intro section there, or little beginning of the video, the underhood shot, still pretty much stock, other than the K&N and the Flowmaster exhaust I've got on it. No tune, none of that garbage. Don't need it, don't want it, don't need to overcomplicate things. Not trying to maximize horsepower, just trying to see what I can do for fuel economy. And that stuff's been on the car since that first summer I had it, so. Speed demon trying to get ahead of everybody, even though he's still going to be stuck behind that Subaru. This is a 6-speed car. Love it. Only drove one other Chevy Cruze, and that was the 1.8 non-turbo with the automatic, and I mean, it did all right. the automatic. My way of thinking when I was looking for this car is it's a really small motor, 1.4 liters. I want to be able to control my gears a little bit more, so we opted for the manual transmission. I've not regretted it. It's a fun little car actually to drive around town. It does pretty good in the semi-twisty roads. Tires are holding up well. Somebody was asking me about the mileage on the tires. These are still the original tires in the car. With, like I said, 27, almost 28,000 miles on it. I guess they're probably 70% tread left, maybe a little less than. 99% of the time, this is exactly what this car is doing. Roads are pretty good here, so not a lot of expansion joints and potholes to tear up tires. Not a lot of tight maneuvering. And I do get into corners a little bit and have some fun when I can, when it's safe to do so. Stereo works good. AC still blows cold. Heater still works. That's pretty much about it for the good. Brakes are still holding up. It's coming up here close. 17% left on this oil, so probably next month I'll consider getting an oil change done on her. It'll be what, number 4 I think for this car. I go by what the computer tells me, not by the time frame. It is by no means a super fast car, but when you need to, it'll get it done. You just kind of have to think ahead a little bit if you want to play. But again, that's where the manual transmission comes in. You can kind of pick your own gear. That's a fun little car. I enjoy it. A little bit on the small side for me, but I'll manage. Once I get in, it's fairly comfortable. I do like the seats. Drives really nice. Let's see the bad. Well, in cold weather, and this is a common complaint, and we've had a batch of dude's tires looking pretty low there. We have had a batch of cold weather here for the last several weeks, but it takes a while for this heater to warm up. Being such a small motor, you know, there's a lot of folks on the forums in the Midwest and the northern territories that jump in, crank the heat on full, turn the fan on full, and then it takes forever for this thing to warm up. It just sucks any heat out of that radiator, or out of that heater core. So I usually let it run on the really cold nights until I see the gauge start to move. Just off the peg, basically. And that starts putting a little warmth in the car, but I keep the fan on either the second or third setting. I don't crank it, so it's a little bit of a cold drive for a little bit. But once you get a couple miles under it, get a little RPM into it, it warms up quick enough. Once it's fully heated up, then you can crank up the heater and it's fine. Just have to be a little patient. Like I said, this is a little tiny motor. A very efficient cooling system. Other than that, I mean, really, thought I was having radio issues earlier in the year. The thumb drive I keep in this thing quit working. Turns out it was the thumb drive. So I just bought a new one, put all my music onto that, and it's been fine ever since. I did buy the the specific subwoofer for this car, but I have yet to hook it up. One of these days I'll get around to it. Other than that, I mean, a couple little chips in the windshield, nothing's cracked yet. I did have the driver's window smashed out by a rock on the highway. well, it happened. Got it replaced. Although the window, when it's going up or down, actually when it's going up, when it's rubbing along that felt weather strip, it does squeak a little bit. So I don't know if there's a coating on the glass or something. I've tried cleaning it, it hasn't changed anything. Just maybe a little texture on the glass, I don't know. But, I mean, you have to listen for it. It's not something totally obvious, but there is still just a little bit of glass inside the door. The guy that did the repair didn't quite get all of it. Wasn't expecting him to. A few people were saying that I should have complained more about the weather stripping that he sliced when he was removing the window vent, but I wasn't too concerned about it. It's just a chunk of rubber. At the end of the day, it's just my commuter car. While I like it to stay nice and clean, looking good, it is getting beat up a little bit by other folks. As I also showed you that dent on the passenger front door there. Never did find that guy. Never seen that vehicle again. But yeah, it's been a good little car. Heard of a few people having some transmission issues with the automatics. Heard of a couple folks on the forums with manual transmissions, but these are not high performance transmissions. They're actually very, very light duty transmission. Kind of weak. But you don't beat on it, it should last you quite a while. Yes, every once in a while I do punch the throttle and have a little bit of fun. I like to hear the exhaust purr a little bit, even though I'm still not a huge fan of 4-cylinders with exhaust on them, but nice trailer. Need that. Don't see any ramps on it though. Maybe it's a tilt bed. Anyway, that's off the subject. Yeah, it runs nice, drives nice, comfortable little car. Good fuel economy. A little down on power, but it is what it is. No car's ever going to be perfect. That's what I try to do. None of the lights have burnt out. I did put the LED tail lights in this car. Aftermarket, they're working just fine. I do have new bulbs for the fog lights. They're like they're LED. I looked into trying to replace those, but you have to pull the whole front fascia off to get to it. I just haven't brought myself down to get to that point yet. You can't just reach up behind there and undo the connectors and pull the bulb out, apparently. I think the whole front plastic fascia is just held on by clips. I just never looked into doing that. One other complaint about the car, if I did want to call it a complaint, just nitpicking, is I still don't like this silver around the bottom of the steering wheel and the radio and whatnot. That kind of, I don't know, to me it just looks kind of goofy. I do have some trim pulling tools. One of these days I'll get in there and pop them off. Either I was going to vinyl wrap them. I've got the fake carbon fiber vinyl, but it may clash a little bit with this cloth material. It's got a texture to it. So I may just try that, what do they call that, plastic spray stuff. Do a black semi-gloss or something. But that's just nitpicking in my opinion. There's really nothing bad with these cars. Take care of them to last. one would be the heated mirrors. Get a little temperature change, and they do tend to fog up as you're driving down the road at night, especially. Unfortunately, like most manufacturers, to get one option, you have to buy a package deal, and that was, I want to say, part of the leather seats and the navigation. No, didn't want all of that garbage. Don't need any of that. It's just throwing your money away, in my opinion. I did look into retrofitting with power mirrors, but I guess you have to go into the computer then and do some programming to accept it. The wiring is there, just the car does not know that it has it. So, whatever, I'll live without them. Yeah, I change my wiper blades about once a year. This is about the third set I've had on here. You saw me checking the fluids, everything was good. Topped off the wiper fluid. I do tend to go through a bit of that throughout the year, especially in the wintertime. We use a brine-based de-icer, which just puts a brown, sludgy coating all over everything. Really important to have good wipers, keep everything clear. Rust anywhere, no corrosion that I can see. Crawled underneath it, looks real good underneath, so it looks pretty clean. These tires to me do pretty good in the wet. They're actually fairly decent on the snow and ice from what I've seen. We get very little ice around here, although the last couple of weeks we had a few patches. Yeah, you goose the throttle and spin the tires, but I'm not saying that a set of studded or studless tires wouldn't be a big benefit, but I don't see the advantage of spending all that money for the little bit of inclement weather we do have where you may need them. I've also got two four-wheel drives that I'm slowly getting back up on the road, so worst comes to worst, I'll have a four-wheel drive to play with in the snow if need be, but this one does all right. Parking here should be pretty good, being a Friday. It's line move. I don't think it's a mandatory weekend though, so. And I do like the size of this car in parking lots. That's kind of spoiled me a little bit. As much as I like my full-size trucks, sometimes parking a pain. There was a spot there, a couple there, but we'll go down. Take this one on the other side of the red Silverado. Yeah, the parking lot is pretty empty today. A lot of people have left early. Of course, it is one of the nicest days we've had in several weeks, and tomorrow's supposed to be nice as well, so. Let's reposition. So there you go, there's the 3-year review on the 2014 Chevy Cruze. Still holding up very well. I'm quite pleased with it. I think it was a good purchase on my part. First new car I've ever bought. Proud of this little car. It's done me good. So, alrighty. 2:30. I'm about 10 minutes behind schedule right now, but time to head in. Start at 3, off at 11:30. We'll get this up when I get home tonight, and y'all be good. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.